guys, so it is Netta, of course, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Today we are going to be talking about baby must-haves. So, as you all know, I am a first-time mother to a 4-month-old baby boy named King. Let me put him on the screen somewhere. But that's my little boy, guys, and I just want to tell you guys what I feel is an essential at 4 months already. So in the beginning, I would definitely have to go with swaddles. Swaddles makes babies feel like they are still in the womb. They're nice, cozy, and wrapped up tight. So in the beginning, that was definitely something that King loved. I would just wrap him up really, really tight, and it would kind of calm him down and even like help put him like to sleep faster and more efficient. So swaddles definitely helped out in the beginning. So I would definitely put that on my registry. Next, I'm going to have to say baby brushes. I don't mean for their hair, I mean for their bottles and like for their bottles, because bottles, they break off into different pieces, you know what I'm saying? You have the nipple, then you have the like ring around it, then you got the actual bottle, and it's hard to get inside the actual bottle. It's hard to get like up close with the nipple. I would definitely say a dish brush, but for bottles. They make them specifically for babies. They have them in the baby section. So that definitely helps with cleaning. If you don't have the it's like the sterilizer that you can get. I seen one at Target, which I really want. But if you don't have one like me, a brush for the bottle is a definite essential. And you want to make sure you only wash your baby's items with a specific cleaning utensil. Don't use that same utensil on adult plates and spoons and everything you've been eating, because then you just contaminate in their bottles, and just, you know, keep it clean. I would also have to say a blankie, like any type of blanket, any type of small blanket for a baby you're gonna need. You don't know when you're going to your friend's house, your parents' house, just you're not gonna be home, and you're just gonna need to lay him or her down on a blanket, or you need to cover him or her with a blanket, or you forget your burping cloth so you can use the blanket. The blanket comes in so much handy. Like, I always have a blanket with me, and I just, you know, gotta make sure my baby stays warm, and you're laying him or her on a nice clean surface that you know where the blanket has been, I'm hoping. And yeah, blankets for sure. The next item is Gripe Water. Okay, Gripe Water. I use it from a company. It's called like Mommy Bliss or something like that. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Gripe Water. Gripe Water helps with fussiness and hiccups, and it's like really good to have, because when I tell you it works super quick with the hiccups. I did a video, I think it was what's in my diaper bag, and he had the hiccups literally 1 second in the video, and then 2 seconds later he was like good. It works literally within seconds for hiccups, and I don't really use it for fussiness because I don't know, I just don't use it for fussiness, but I definitely use it for hiccups, and it definitely works like a charm. Because believe it or not, babies get hiccups so often due to like the air getting in their, you know, throat or wherever it go when they're eating and stuff. So they get hiccups a lot. Use Gripe Water. I don't know if every baby will need this item as like an essential, depending on when your baby is born, like the time of year. But King was born in September, which is like going off into winter, and he came down with a little cold. He had a little stuffy nose, and obviously babies don't know how to blow their nose. So you're going to have to step up as a parent and get that snot out your baby's nose. The nose Frida is like this tube with like this like rubber tube on the end, and you put the tube up against their nose, and then you suck out of the rubber part. But everything has a filter, so you're not getting in contact with the snot or the booger or anything like that. But that definitely came into a great big help, because it's much more efficient and effective than the handheld one, like the ball one. I'm gonna try to insert a picture as well. That one I don't like so much, because you can only squeeze once and then see what you can get, rather than this nose sucker. You could just keep sucking until you feel like you got like a lot, you know what I'm saying, or most of it. And that definitely helped, because it was hard for him to breathe out his nose, and had to get that snot up out of there. This is an item that I actually just got myself, and let me tell you, it is the best gift I have ever received. Technically, this was King's Christmas present, but Avery's dad got him a baby monitor. When I tell you, one of the best gifts or items you can have is a baby monitor. It really is. You can set the baby monitor up, run downstairs real quick, come back up, run in a different room real quick, come back up, use the bathroom, and be good, okay? Because kids, babies, they cry every time you put them down, even when like nothing's really wrong with them. They just want to be held. It's just always good to make sure like you're keeping an eye on your kid, even if you can't be in the same room. I don't know, I love the baby monitor. Even when like he's asleep and like we just want to spend time together in the living room, or like he's asleep and I'm about to make him a bottle before I wake him up, I can see what's going on, make sure he's still, you know, okay. I'm always watching that baby monitor. Like I could be watching a movie and the baby monitor will be right there, and I'm staring at that more than I'm staring at the movie. A humidifier. So I know I was just telling you guys he had a stuffy nose, and the baby Frida helped with getting the snot out. But to loosen up the snot and to have like a better airway for the baby, you want to get a humidifier. A humidifier basically just moistens the air so the baby's nose isn't as dry, and like snot isn't just like stuck there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just good to sleep with like a moist airflow, because it actually helps you sleep longer as well. And it definitely helps him sleep longer because we're getting like a couple more hours in with sleep, you know what I'm saying? I'm noticing that. But a humidifier helps them sleep longer. It helps their mucus like stay soft so it's easier to suck. It was just a really good investment, and I would definitely make sure I put that on a registry. This is probably the #1 item, and it's gonna be a boppy. If you don't know what a boppy is, I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. There are two kinds. There's one with the bottom in it, and then there's one with the bottom cut out, which I'm gonna try to put here and here. And I have the one with the bottom cut out, and I absolutely love it because you can sit him in so many different positions. And I watched somebody else say they had the one with the bottom in it, and they ended up getting the one with the bottom out. And my sister, I think she had the one with the bottom in it, but she actually liked that one. I prefer the one with the bottom out, but just see which one works for you. But I also prefer the one with the bottom out because I use it as a breastfeeding pillow as well. For like when I'm breastfeeding him, I'll just prop him up on that, and my hands are like a little bit more free. So yeah, take that into consideration as well if you're going to be a breastfeeding mom. I also like to keep in my home an air purifier. Just with like COVID going around, I just like to keep clean air flowing and pumping in a room that at least he's gonna be in. I don't have an air purifier in every single room, but I do have one that is very portable, and I can just move it from room to room. Everything he needs basically moves with him. I just work around him. I make sure he's good. I don't keep the air purifier for me. I keep it for him. Onesies. You're going to need a shit ton of onesies. Excuse my language, but you're going to need a lot of onesies. Babies will throw up on their onesies, and I'm talking get them wet. Babies will poop through their onesies, and I'm talking yellow everywhere. You're just gonna need onesies. You're definitely gonna need more than one a day sometimes. Like, it's crazy. Like, especially when they're teething, they're gonna be drooling, and it's just like, keep a onesie on you because you never know when you're gonna have to do an emergency change. If you are preparing to be a parent, I would definitely say start getting onesies of all different sizes. I would say from newborn, I wouldn't even get a lot of newborn onesies. I would get a lot of 0 to 3 onesies. 0 to 3 are really good because that's a growing time. It's a growing time. So newborns don't last that long. 0 to 3 last a pretty good amount of time, I would say, until they're about 3 months. And then 3 to 6. So I would get 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 onesies. I'm talking about the white plain onesies. But if if you want to get your newborn, get your newborn. I started off, King could actually fit preemie. He was that small. So he grew really, really quick though. That's why I'm telling you, okay, prepare yourself. You're going to need a lot of onesies. For the next item, I'm going to have to say a baby bed. I don't know the real name of it, but it's like a baby bed that you sit inside your bed, or you can take it with you somewhere. It's basically a tiny baby bed, period. King has a crib, but right now, since he's not in the crib, we have him sleeping in our room. And he used to sleep in this bassinet that came with the pack and play. It has a bassinet attached to it, so we have that at the foot of our bed, so we could just wake up and, grab him to feed him. And it also has a changing table right next to the bassinet, and it's like connected on top of the pack and play. And it was just like so much to get him from the foot of the bed, and then I don't know, it just ended up not working out. He ended up actually sleeping in the bed with us. So instead of like barely getting any sleep, because I was like, I gotta stay up to make sure nothing happens to him, to make sure I don't roll over him, to make sure like Avery doesn't accidentally swing while he's moving, or make sure I don't swing while I'm moving, I had to do something. So my mom actually got me this bed that can sit right at the corner of our bed, right next to my head. So I know he's like in his little like not bubble, but I know he's like in his own section. So I know I'm not gonna hit him or bump him or roll over on him or anything like that. So I find that very, very helpful. I did not want to co-sleep. Co-sleeping is when you sleep in the same bed as your kid. So hopefully like he feels like this isn't the same as co-sleeping. However, I do put him in his crib when he naps sometimes, to get him prepared to moving into his room, because we're getting there. Don't rush it. Obviously, you're going to need a diaper bag, but I would say to always keep your diaper bag packed. Like, just have like an extra everything in that diaper bag, so you don't always have to repack it every time you need it. When I say everything extra, I mean like an extra pack of wipes, an extra pack of clothes, onesies, and an extra like set of clothes. Keep some diapers in there, keep some formula in there, a bottle in there. King gets his bag packed every night or day because he leaves every day to get watched by my mom. When we do pack his bag, we literally only have to add in like the little things that we're missing, but there's always a change of clothes in there. There's always diapers in there that we don't take out. There's always like essential items in the bag that we don't take out, and we just have them already. My sister actually got me a sound machine, which comes in handy because I was talking to my doctor, and she said that babies actually like to hear like shushing noises or like the waves or the rain or something. So a sound machine is really good, because you have to think like in the womb they're surrounded by water, so it's like really loud with water and stuff. So a sound machine, especially if it has like a nice wave or like rain or something like that, is really good for them because it helps them feel calm. It like puts them in a better like calming state, just so they can go to sleep and zen out in baby world. Next item, we're getting to the end. I think this is it, and I have like one more. Is going to be a Bumby or a super seat, a baby chair, whatever you want to call it. I recently got this item, and I actually like it because one, he has to learn how to sit up on his own, so this is a nice chair. And the one I got actually has like a tray in the front. Well, it's like a circle thing that goes around, and you can either attach both sides, or you can, I have a video on it. Anyway, one side is like a plain side where you can put some food, like a eating little tray, eating center, whatever. And then you can twist it around, and then you have toys on that side where he can engage in like little, little activities that are on the little tray. And you can detach them both and just have the chair itself, which I like, because after you feed a baby, you want to sit him or her up for 15-20 minutes, or 20 to 30. I don't know, I've been doing 15 to 20, but when I talked to my doctor the other day, she said, are you doing 20 to 30? And I was like, you know. But anyway, you have to sit them up after they eat. So instead of like holding him for those, you know, minutes or whatever, I just put him in his seat, turn on the TV or give him a toy, and he's sitting up and entertaining himself. Kids grow up faster than you know it. Once he starts holding his bottle, he's not even gonna really need me. The last item is just going to be a toy. King right now is playing with the octopus that he loves, and he also has a little square that has little gadgets on it that he also loves. Yeah, so that, like, I would definitely start to keep a toy with you when they get like at the end of 3 months, because that's when King really started playing with his toys. Toys with like either lots of noise, like it doesn't have to be like battery powered noise. It could be like the toy with like it sounds like paper, it sounds like you're crushing paper or whatever. They have toys like that. They have teething rings. King is starting to teeth, so he needs teething rings. I also read up on teething rings. You're not supposed to put teething rings in the freezer. You're not supposed to give babies frozen teething rings because it can bruise their gums. You're supposed to give them cool teething rings. So either taking out the freezer and sitting there for a little while, or some teething rings that have came out of the refrigerator, not the freezer. That was just a list of what I feel are essentials in me and King's life, which I think would be helpful tips for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm posting new videos about everything on this channel. So thank you guys once more for tuning in. I hope you loved the video and it helped you out as much as I can. I will see you guys later. Bye!